Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Profile Plus. This is Padma. In this video today, I am going to talk to you all about a very important situation we face in day-to-day lives. Yes friends, there can be no one in this world who escape from insults and humiliation. In day-to-day life, there are many places where we are being insulted by our own peer group, your colleagues, your boss, your relatives or your own loved ones. So this is so important that how you reply them is really matters. Okay, so here are some interesting phrases where you can immediately reply the person after realizing he is doing intentionally certain words on you. Okay, if he is using intentionally certain words on you and he is trying to insult you or they are trying to insult you, never mind to use all these phrases from now. Let's begin. Yes friends, see, when anybody approaches you in the point of insulting you, okay, or when someone comes to you just to humiliate you in front of a crowd, see, you don't have to keep numb, and that's not really called as patience. Patience is something really different from being quiet for everything which is happening around you. That's not the smart way. You should react, otherwise people would call you a statue. Don't you all think so? So it is very important that you react at the right situation against the people who are trying to spoil you by humiliating or by insulting. So let me just tell you some few smart ways to handle this. Okay, my very first phrase for today's video is, okay, now when someone is intentionally insulting you, you can always say, if your goal was to be hurtful, maybe you got hurt. You are trying to tell that. If your goal was to be hurtful, mission accomplished. Okay, this is the most polite way of handling an insult. Okay, you don't want to hurt them back, but at the same time, you are just giving a very strong answer to them that I understood what is your intention. Okay, if your goal was to be hurtful, mission accomplished means yes, I'm already hurt. I'm already hurted by your words. I got completely hurtful. So this is what you are trying to prove there. The next type of sentence is, you can always say, okay, this is quite very smart. Are you born like this or trained by professionals? This definitely you can use with your peer groups, friends. It can be a school or a college or a workplace. There are certain people who are always being rude and so mean to you, isn't it? But in the name of fashion, in the name of calling it very open-minded, you are not allowed to insult somebody. Okay, that's really wrong. When someone does all such stuff, then they should be given the right answer. Yes, so you should always ask them, you can always ask them, are you born like this or trained by professionals? Means, is it your quality by birth or you are taking some training to insult people like this? That is the meaning of the word. Forget about the meaning, but just by heart or practice these phrases. At least use it 2-3 times when you face such situation. Okay, I pray that nobody should face any insults or humiliation, but end of the day, it is all quite common, friends. So try to just give them the right answer. The next sentence here, okay, yes, I know I'm not perfect, but glad I'm not you. Okay, as I know I'm not perfect, someone comes and tells you, talks about your dressing, they do some body shaming. Okay, see, especially I love to use this phrase on people who do body shaming. Okay, see, maybe physically I'm not perfect, but I'm glad I'm not such negative minded like you. Okay, it's so smart to answer them like that, isn't it? So just tell them, yes, I know I'm not perfect, but glad I'm not you. Means that even you're not being perfect mentally. Okay, so this can be used in many situations, friends. I just give you an example. When someone insults you by talking about your outfit or your physical statistics, means your appearance, then don't hesitate to give such answers. Please give them back. The next statement here, the phrase here is, best advice to you, stop being you. Okay, so we are just trying to tell them, I'll give you a piece of advice, means I'm just giving you the best advice to you. Stop being you, means you are really rude and you are just making me feel down. Okay, in that case you can tell them so cool, very, like so chill. You can just tell this and move away. Okay, best advice to you, stop being you, means you are not really good. So trying to tell them on face. The next one here is, hey, okay, look, your nose is again in my business here. I think you all know the famous proverb. We say, like, don't bring your nose inside my business, don't put your nose inside my business, means mind your own business. The same way, when someone is coming and talking about your private life, they're coming and occupying your private space, you can definitely tell them, hey, look, again, your nose is inside my business here. Okay, so the exact phrase is, hey, look, your nose is again in my business here. So try to use this phrase as stylish as possible. Definitely you should say this, and you cannot allow anybody or everyone around you to enter your private life. We all have our own private space. Okay, and don't allow anyone to judge your life. That's also important, friends. Yes, sorry, I'm done for the day. This is where you literally had patience. Okay, you are a person who never react too much, but still there is someone who provoked you from morning. Okay, but you've been quiet not to insult them back, but finally you have to open up and say, sorry, I'm done for the day. Sorry, I'm done for the day and no more listening to you now. So it is of course quite rude. Sorry, I'm done for the day. It's a rude term, but it is nothing wrong to use it to the person who is already intentionally, insulting you. There is nothing wrong. Okay, all these phrases are such phrases to handle the person who tries to humiliate or insults you. Sorry, I'm done for the day means I'm not ready to talk to you or listen to any of your comments. Fine. So the next one here is, okay, even onions start crying after seeing you. Okay, so this is generally, it can be a joke as well. But these are the times when you are getting hurtful, but you are not really mean. You are not really mean to insult the person back. So, but then you are just giving it like a, very fun way. You are trying to tell the person that whenever you come, I'm just getting a bit hurtful with your comments. So you just tell them, even onions, you know that, even onions start crying after seeing you. Even onions start seeing after crying you means that the person is always being unpleasant to the crowd. So person comes inside the crowd or comes personally to you, then you say, even onions start crying after seeing you. The person has to understand his comments or the way he behaves, he humiliates you, is really hurtful, and he must stop doing that. Fine. Okay, the next one here is, okay, no surprise anymore. Just realized why everyone prefers to talk behind your back. So what does this mean? No surprise anymore. Now I realized means, just now I realized that why everyone prefers to talk behind your back means a person who is coming and trying to show his own original character. Maybe after some time, maybe you thought the person is too good, but one fine day he or she comes approaching you with a very bad attitude, or just comes with some gossips or complaints which is really unnecessary for you or even for them. Then you have to really tell them, stop doing all this nonsense to me. Okay, so then you tell them, everyone told me already about you, but I didn't believe. But now I just realized. Now I just realized why everyone prefers always to talk behind your back, because you are not the proper person, you are not the positive person. That's why maybe the whole crowd hates you. Fine. So you are trying to put a full stop there. Never to play with my feelings. I am not such kind like what you assume. Fine. So that's what the point there. So try to use it. Maybe it looks a little lengthy, but still it has got a deep meaning in it, friends. Try to use it. The next one here is, of course I can beat, but that will be abuse. Okay, of course I can beat, but that will be abuse. Means this is on a very serious note, friends. You have seen teenagers, they keep fighting, they just pulling each other and beating each other. This is all absolutely an abuse. But even when the time when you face some person who is extremely rude, arrogant, humiliating, insulting, everything you are facing at the same time, you cannot control your feelings. You are getting completely short tempered, or you are just losing your temper. That is when you can always say a person, I can beat you, but that will be abuse. Move away from the place. Move away from the place. And this is especially for the person who are unable to manage their anger. So it's not wrong, but you have to be angry at the right place at the right time, but beating someone is definitely not acceptable. So please tell them this, I can beat you, but that will be an abuse, which I am not ready to do it for you. I will not do that. Move away from the place. Okay, this is on the other extreme, friends. So remember that. The next one here is, okay, you can look cute when you are shut up. Okay, so mostly girls use this when the other person is completely irritating and keep just nagging you with something which is unnecessary and wanted to know some of your personal things. You can definitely tell them you can be cute. Okay, you can always say you look cute when you are shut up. When you are shut up. So please be silent. Don't just nag me with something which is unnecessary. Okay, one more bonus point here. This I personally loved it so much, so I've taken this as my 11th point. You can take this as your bonus point today. Okay, if you can be silent, the world can be better. If you can be silent, the world can be better. What does this mean? So please be silent. The world would be a better place to live. Means the person talking is spoiling many people's life. Okay, so you tell them, if you are silent, the whole world can be a better place. So please never hesitate to give them back. No one has the rights to insult you, or no one has any, they cannot just overtake your rights. So when it is against your rights, you should raise your voice against it. Stand up for yourself. Please give the comments and never feel guilty to say all these phrases, but only to the people who are trying to take advantage on you. So now I think by all these phrases, you would know how to just reply to the person when they try to insult or humiliate you. Use all these phrases. If you like this video, please don't forget to press this like button that motivates me to do a lot more videos like this. Enrich, empower and emerge with English. Thank you, friends.